Welcome to the Today Show Toronto. I'm your host, Jay Stoyan. What we're doing today is we're going to be stepping way out of our element as we are going to be showcasing the military. And we're going to be showcasing our U.S. partners, our big brother, the United States. We are so excited for today's show as we're going to take you through the journey of what it takes to become a person in the military, whether that's a man, a woman, you're handicapped, you're disabled, transgender, whatever, everything. We're so excited today because today on the show, we're going to have our host from our show Dowdeswell, our veterans show. Veterans Onward to Prosperity with Anna Marie Belevin. Now, Anna Marie Belevin is a veteran. I'm not going to get any further. I'm going to let her explain to you exactly what she does and how she helps a community from veterans from coast to coast. We are so excited for today's show, so stay tuned, and we're going to be back with retired veteran Anna Marie Belevin. You're watching the Today Show Toronto. I'm Jay Stoyan.
Hi, this is Dave Stevens with the Disability Channel.
An inability to break out. I'm sitting by the door on the second floor, losing my 7-year war. It's not an illusion, so why the exclusion?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's about you. So.
You say you're a disability dynamo.
Joining me, and welcome to this beautiful Travelers Championship.
I only want one accolade from you.
So my story is unique, it's amazing, but it's not anything that you guys don't have inside of you. I'm not a hero, I'm not anybody special, I'm just this guy without legs that went out, and I just did it.
Stats outweigh the Democrats, the diplomats, and the bureaucrats.
This is probably your first interview down on the ground on your butt and stuff like that?
First time ever,
All
baby.
right.
Eliminate and validate and validate and validate.
Stay with us and the Disability Channel.
Hi, I'm Eric Windross. You're watching the Disability Channel, showcasing abilities.
All about inclusion and really giving everyone a fair say.
Welcome to the Today Show. This is our flagship show. I am Unstoppable Tracy.
I am Zach Damon.
It is a pleasure to be here. I am excited. What is up?
We have a great show today.
Jay Stoyan here for the Disability Channel, the world's only inclusive channel for and by persons with disabilities.
Get ready to be inspired, everyone.
We have people watching from all over the world, but also all over Ontario.
We also take a concerted attention in the veterans community.
In moments of stress and trauma, we can get a hold of ourselves.
To help make a difference for people with disabilities, to show people how to love themselves or their disability.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys having me, giving this platform for myself and other people with disabilities.
Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this episode of the Disability Channel of Detroit. Please tune in next time.
Welcome back to today's show. On the show today, we have from all the way from the United States, from Wisconsin, from Madison, Wisconsin, we have veteran Anna Maria Belevin on today. Anna Maria, thank you so much for appearing on the show today. We're so excited to bring you on.
Well, thank you for having me, Jay.
Wow, exciting. So again, why don't you give our viewers your title? Please do that.
When on the show, I introduced myself as Master Sergeant Retired Anna Maria Belevin.
So Master Sergeant, can you tell us exactly what that role entitles? Because it's so impressive. It is. It is.
Well, it's one level below the top level. The top level is Sergeant Major in the Army. And so I achieved almost the top level. In fact, the day that they gave me my promotion papers to achieve the top level, they also gave me the option of retiring or leaving the service after 26 years. And when I was making that decision, person, I want to say training NCO, but for your audience, that's our manager, came to me and said, while you're making your decision, you ought to know that we're going to, in our next training session, jump out of a rolling Humvee.
Wow. Wow.
So it was like, okay, promotion papers, retirement papers. So I went with retirement.
Now that's a story in itself.
So I figured, after 26 years, because I was going to have to stay in for another 3 at the minimum and maybe go another after that and retire after 30 years. 26 was enough.
26 years. So let's get into the 26 years. But before we do that, let's take the journey way back to when you were, I guess, a youth or a young teenager or a young adult. And let's give us the trigger how the veteran lifestyle came into your body, came into you, into your life.
Well, it went 2 ways. I was in high school in the Air Force band from Luke Air Force Base in Arizona. You have to understand, even though I was born in New Jersey, lived the first 2 years of my life in New Jersey, and I was until the age of 9, upstate New York. And then my parents moved to Arizona where I got the rest of my education. So in Arizona, in high school, they had the Luke Air Force band play. At that moment, I was already in band. I was playing trumpet, French horn, viola. And I always thought about being a music teacher. So 2 things came into play. First of all, wow, I can actually serve my country in what I love, and that's music. And then the other thing, of course, was, and the recruiters made sure to let us all know, that the military will help pay for your college. So here I am. I'm in high school, enjoying the concert of the Air Force band, and I'm thinking, maybe this is something I'll do too. And eventually I was able to audition, make it into the Army National Guard band.
Now, tell us if you have any relatives, cousins, parents, friends that enrolled before you. Oh, there's my dog.
I know that my father was in the Army for about 3 years in his career. I know that my mother's brother, my uncle, also was in the Army and served in Korea. So there was some military heritage.
Yeah, see, that's what I get. Like obviously, we're here in Toronto, Canada. On the show today, we have Anna Marie Belevin. She's a host of Veterans Onward to Prosperity on our dial, doing wonderful things for veterans in the USA, from transitioning from the battlefield to the workforce and everything in between. Anna Marie, you are like a godsend for your fellow soldiers and veterans. So I thank you. Before we get back to the discussion, I do want to let people know that we are in our downtown Toronto studio. And I do have my dog with me because my dog has recently gone blind. So the Disability Channel, we're a caregiver. So I mean, in case you hear my dog barking, it's because she's blind now and she sort of likes to stay close to me. So back to the story. Sorry. So what I was saying is your relationship with family members, friends in the military, it seems like almost everybody in the United States has somebody like that. Like every person knows somebody, has a family member, a friend, their dad, their mom, where Canada, totally different. Like growing up, I had no connection to anybody in the military. Nobody. I didn't know anybody. My dad was at that age where he was either too young or too old to be drafted. My grandfather was the same thing, too young or too old. So we had no connection to the military, but we were introduced to, people in the military. And I remember in school, and it was always pay high respect. So actually meeting a veteran, a U.S. veteran, is very exciting. Like, it's very honorable for me. Like, I feel like I'm honored to sit here and discuss with you and hear your story. So, okay, so now you found your path, and let's sort of jump ahead. So take us through the process, and then take us to the first day of I don't even know what you even want to call it, I guess, serving, right?
Yes. So the process begins when you interview with the recruiter, and then the recruiter sends you to test. You have what's called an ASVAB. And you're basically being tested on your ability to do whatever job gets assigned. So based on your score, you meet a certain criteria, eligibility criteria for a certain job. The higher the score, the more the job. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
That's the first thing. The second thing is, then you, of course, you take your physical and make sure that you are physically capable of being in the military. So you mentioned something about being disabled. Not to get into the military, we need all able-bodied people.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Okay. See, this is educational. This is great. So take us. I just want to, there's so much to talk about. There's so many questions. I don't want to get too much down into the weeds for our viewers. So I want to maybe just flip it a little bit and tell us your perspective as a American soldier, veteran. What is your sort of outlook, vision of Canadians? It's interesting. And I want you to be honest. I want you to be totally honest.
All of our allies, that work with us to make our missions, we love you guys. I mean, we love everybody. We love having you along and us along, and we have open relations, knowing that at any time we know we're allies. We'll get your back, you get our back, we're allies. Military ally.
That's nice because, being as a Canadian, the drink is stirred by the USA, right? Like you guys stir the drink, without us or without you guys, we could be in trouble. Canada might be in trouble. So I love the United States. Let's hold that. Let's take a break. And when we come back, we're going to move it forward because we do want to talk about February 22nd, the big fundraiser, which I'm going to leave for you. And then I want to talk about your show, about what's going on with your show and what's going on with Today. So stay tuned. You're watching the Today Show, Toronto. Oh, and we do have some special announcements coming up. So when we come back from the commercial break, I'm going to do those announcements. And then we'll get back into Anna Marie Blevin and veterans onward to prosperity and their whole career within the U.S. military. I'm Jay Stoyan. We'll be right back.
Would you like to donate to our employment programs? Please follow the link below to donate through PayPal. All proceeds go to our programs.
Hi, this is Rocky Blyer, and you're watching the Disability Channel showcasing abilities.
Hello, everyone. Bonjour, bonjour. As Lieutenant Governor of Ontario, I'm delighted to offer my best wishes for success to the many friends and staff of the Disability Channel for your October 12th fundraiser in support of employment programs for persons with disabilities and veterans. Removing barriers wherever they exist, creating accessible spaces, and promoting greater equity are all central to this province's efforts to rebuild from the COVID-19 pandemic. So help us to ensure a more inclusive and resilient future, one that works for everybody. Please accept my thanks and encouragement. Keep up your inspiring and dedicated work. Thank you. Merci, miigwech.
Hi all, this is Mike Kessel. I'm the CEO of Cleveland Clinic Canada. And I wanted to thank Jay and the Disability Channel for all the great work they do. And I know they have a big fundraiser coming up on October 12th this year. I wish them nothing but the best. And I'm thrilled to participate in the fundraiser. Thank you all. Take care.
Hello, I am Unstoppable Tracy in Toronto, host of the Today Show Toronto on Bell 5. Wonderful to meet you all. Look forward to tuning in with you.
You're currently on ODSP? If you're interested in social media marketing, TV production, podcasting, or getting off assistance, please contact Jay Stoyan at 647-339-6847 or Jay at thedisabilitychannel.ca. The Disability Channel, showcasing abilities.
Welcome back to the Today Show Toronto. I'm Jay Stoyan. What a show we had today. We had on retired Master Sergeant Anna Marie Blevin on from her show. Veteran Onward to Prosperity. Wonderful lady doing wonderful things for veterans. If you want to find out more information on how you can support our veterans or get involved regarding our employment programs, if you want to help them with housing, employment, health, you can go to www.thedisabilitychannel.us. That's our US website now, where we have all information regarding our programs, how you can get involved, how you can donate. And we're also having a wonderful fundraiser on February 22nd, 222 to save 22 lives at Wisconsin Dells. Again, that's in Wisconsin, one of the world's largest indoor parks. We have great support. If you want to get involved, either if you want to donate, you want to become a vendor, you want to attend in person or online, absolutely, you can go to our website too, www.thedisabilitychannel.ca, as we expect a wonderful turnout. Cannot help our veterans enough. Speaking of that, we're also showcasing employment opportunities at the Super Bowl. We're at the Super Bowl right now with our sports show Press Box, Dave Stevens and Casey McKay, showcasing employment opportunities, showcasing the game, doing wonderful interviews with celebrities from all over the world, former NFL players, current NFL players. We interviewed Roger Goodell, we've interviewed Evander Holyfield, all the Hollywood celebrities, and all the fellow media people who are there. So regarding the game, again, I picked Cincinnati. And also I want to thank the Toronto Stars. We've been advertised throughout the Star this week and last week regarding our media accreditations at the Super Bowl. So you can check out the Toronto Star. We have our Press Box logo in there, showcasing employment opportunities. And actually, we're going to be featured in the Toronto Star. So I believe we're going to have a full page, half page, quarter page, I guess, depending on how much room they can fit us in there, right? So that's wonderful. I want to thank the Toronto Star. Wonderful people. We're great partners, great associates. I want to thank Cogeco. I want to thank Cleveland Clinic Canada. So many great things going on. We are really becoming streamlined, mainstream focused. So again, we're on Bell, 6:58 right now, 11 p.m., Monday to Friday. We are really expanding our employment program. So if you want to get involved, we want to come right across Canada. We're in talks right now with Veteran Affairs of Canada. So we're really upgrading our veteran support. Not that it was ever downgraded, but we're really improving it. So this is really exciting. If you want to rent our studio, we're downtown Toronto. You could rent our studio. You will not be able to beat our prices. I tell you that. We're at Witchwood Barns, 2,000 square feet. Come and rent our studio. If you want to volunteer for one of our shows, learn the media business, get involved. we would love to have you. If you want to produce your own show, wow, imagine that, producing your own show, and we will showcase it on mainstream television for you too. Again, produce your own show, get on television. Not too many people have that opportunity. And of course, if you want to donate to the Disability Channel, all the proceeds go towards our employment programs to give people opportunities, right? Persons with disabilities and veterans and able-bodied. I mean, we don't discriminate. Our focus, of course, is persons with disabilities and veterans. So again, you're watching the Today Show. We're going to have some big changes coming up. You're watching part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. As you're going to be seeing a new person sitting here who's very familiar to everybody. And also we are making just new changes out in Halton too. So we're going to be, you're going to be seeing new updates with our Halton and down in the States. So we encourage you to get involved. I want to thank the Ontario government for believing in us. Awesome. Let's stay safe out there. Let's be kind to people. Let's be productive. Again, you're watching the Disability Channel. You're watching the Today Show Toronto. I'm Jay Stoyan. We'll see you next time.